Hi, how are you guys doing? I'm using a different register to begin this. That way I can see whether or not Abby just starts crying when I start a stream, because maybe I say it different. I don't know. Anyway, we're gonna do some streamy strams. Sorry I'm late. Okay, so you know how we've been oh, still says lamb. Sorry, hold about. Just chatting. There we go. Fixed. Thank you. So you know how we've been having trouble with some little like fella living in the walls? God, this was backwards all of the other day. Let me go ahead and rotate that or flip that. Let's see. Flip horizontal. There we go. So anyway, you know how we've been having problems with that fella in the walls? Little fella. So I was about to go live. Literally 14 minutes before I was going to go live, I was trying to figure out, like, what am I going to do? I was playing around at Valorant, you know, enjoying my life, enjoying my day. Played a little bit of Warhammer, did all right. That guy was weird. We'll get into that later. It doesn't really matter. But, yeah, right as I'm about to, like, get set up, you know, we're on the last round, you know, it's going, like 3:15, it's 3:12 at that point. Like they're one win away, and I'm not being like, I dropped from a round. I don't know what was going on there. And then suddenly, just lost connection entirely. So I'm gonna get a mark on my record for that. So I'm like, what? So I'm like, okay, well, there's something up with the internet. So I call AT&T, and you know, we go through the whole ringer about this, that, and the other about what we need to fix. I hear something moving around in the walls, and I'm just like, what's that? I go outside. AT&T van's there. Dude's just chilling. He's in like the roof panel. There's like a connection box there or something. He's like, yeah, your neighbor, he lost his fiber because something chewed through the wire. I'm like, And apparently he accidentally cut my wire when he was working on that one. So, that's why I'm late. GG Mars, thank you for the 13 months of support. So I basically had to wait for him to get done doing what he was doing, then come downstairs and fix that. And yeah, so anyway, let's get some music going. What is this? Is this music? Nope, that's Nightbeat. That's not what we need. Could have probably been pulling up the music, but yeah, I played some Warhammer. Went well. Didn't there used to be like a website that was like remixes of music? LexiBot, thank you for the 13 months of support. Did the dude show up? No. So the guy, like, he hasn't been showing up, so I called today and I got a hold of the front office, and I'm like, is he coming by today? And they're like, I'm like, that's chill. So anyway, I'm just gonna go up into the vent, and if there's something in the trap, I'm just gonna like drop it off. OC Remix, that's what I'm looking for. Thank you, OC Remix. I need to download a bunch of songs from that. Oh, there's a radio for it. Oh, that's wonderful. This should not get copyright claimed. I think. I'll have to check in on this later. Overclocked remixes. But anyway, so I'm like, well, hey, you know, if he can't come by, that's fine, whatever. I'll just, I'll pick up the trap. If it's in there, I'll just bring it by the front office, and I'll just like leave it there for you to deal with, you know? Because I mean, like, you know, if he doesn't want to show up today, it's fine. That's his thing. He doesn't have to. He doesn't have to come by and pick this thing up if it's stuck in the trap, like starving to death. That's fine. You guys can deal with it, you know? He's like, and the woman's like, yeah? In a way that's just like, oh, I didn't expect you to do that, because they were just like, oh, it's fine. If there's something in your walls, we don't have to care. And I'm like, what if I release a wild animal into the front office while you're trying to sign in new people? The Twitch meta for in 2 years will be having to compose and record your own background music to avoid copyright problems. Yeah, like you can do. Yeah, they're very confused because they're like, yeah, that's okay. Sure. We'll probably become friends. I'm like, great, okay. I'll check and see if that's there. He's not in there, but oh yeah, you can write your own music and it doesn't matter. I've written my own music. All right. Am I the asshole for refusing to ask my future father-in-law's permission to marry his daughter, my fiance? Okay. My girlfriend, fiance, 28-year-old female, and I, 29-year-old male, have been dating for 4 years and lived together for 2. A week ago, I proposed to her and she said yes. We're both incredibly happy, but there's one hang-up. Her family's very old-fashioned and traditional. After I proposed, she told me that even though she said yes, she wanted me to ask her dad for permission. So, true story. I'm trying to get the audio levels right. Yeah, my VOD got reported because of cricket noises. Anyway, fun fact, I did ask my my wife's parents, my parents-in-law, if it was cool if I married her. Had they said no, we would have done it anyway. But, you know, it's, you know, I was told you were supposed to ask, you know, and I'm willing to put up with tradition as long as it doesn't get in the way of me doing what I want to do, which is, you know, marrying my wife. So if they wanted to say no, then yeah. After I proposed, she told me that she wanted me to ask her dad for permission. She told me it's an important tradition in her family, and even though she knows it's old-fashioned, she still wants me to do it. She refused to announce our engagement to anyone before I do. She said that her parents will not approve of our marriage if I don't do this, and she doesn't want to alienate her family like that. It's not a big deal. Again, you could just ignore it, right? How are the audio levels? My audio levels are all jacked up because the guy I was playing with was like, yeah. My mic is fine, and I'm like, dude, I have you like cranked up, and he's like, no one's ever complained about it. And I'm like, I literally don't think that you're registering on your own mic because you're telling me your stats and I can't hear you. She has 2 older sisters who are both married, and their husbands asked her dad for their hands in marriage. She has an older brother who asked his wife's dad for permission to marry her too. It's apparently a big thing in their family. I told her that sort of thing doesn't sit well with me. I think it's sexist, patriarchal, and degrading. Again, this is more just like a, like, hey, just a heads up. Like, this is a thing that's gonna... I can turn up the music more if it needs to be up more. Probably needs to be like here. I mean, like, again, like, it really didn't matter what her parents said. Would have married her regardless. But it was more or less a heads up. And also, like, I just needed to talk to someone because I was, like, getting the, I was getting the ring and I was just kind of freaking out. Like, they weren't open yet. And I was waiting for them and I'm like, God, I just got to get rid of all the things that'll get in the way. Like, what do I need to do? What do I need to do? And I need, like... talk to my parents, figure out if it's cool, like talk to her parents, figure out if that's cool, like everything's gonna be fine, everything's gonna be okay. I can't talk to my wife about this because I can't be like, honey, I'm super nervous, I've got this really important thing I need to tell you, but you know, right? So I ended up talking to everyone else. Nick whatever, thank you for the 14 months of support, and Bizarre Nomad, thank you for the year of support. This track's louder. It needs to be probably about here. That's probably good. Still like sweating my balls off because I had to keep going in and out with the fucking repair guy. I feel so bad for him. He had to go into the like not air conditioned vents to, you know, vented and all that sussy memes. She knows it's silly and outdated, blah, blah, blah. Her family already asked her if it's important to her too, and she said that it's important to her parents and her family, which means it's important to her. I asked her what would happen if her dad said no, and she said, we can worry about that only if it happens. Now, I really, really don't want to do that. I think it's a horribly outdated practice that removes all agency from women being able to make their own choices regarding marriage. Also should mention that my wife had threatened to marry me if I didn't get my shit together and actually ask her to marry me sooner. So, it was a formality. No one else knows that we're engaged until her father, until I ask her father's permission. She was like, if he doesn't, like, get a ring for me and marry me soon, I'm going to propose to him. It's like, okay. I'm refusing to do this, and I'm tempted to tell my parents the good news because they deserve to know. Doesn't mean anything to myself or my fiance. It's only to placate her dad's outdated views on marriage. If he doesn't approve of our marriage over one stupid question, that's his problem. It doesn't change the love his daughter and I have for each other and dedicate. I mean, that's another way of looking at it. It's 2022, not 1922. We don't need this stupid thing anymore. It's outdated and ridiculous. If we have kids, and it's you know, like, I have a daughter, and like the guy that she marries doesn't ask me for permission, that's fine. I don't care. But Tilda's folks seem like the type that would care, you know? And it made them happy, you know? It was something that everyone saw was coming. I think if you look at VODs back when she was my girlfriend, like, you know it's gonna happen sooner or later, right? She's never told me about this requirement of getting engaged or married. She only told me that I needed to ask her permission, and after she said yes to me, I said I wanted to announce our engagement. This is the first time that she told me that I need to ask for her dad's permission. Just do it. Well, I tried to propose, but she, like, before I got my knee on the ground, she kissed me and said yes. So, like, and then we, like, spent some money on a wedding, and then she wears her ring every day. So I get a feeling that she's, like, into the idea. You know? Hi, Abby. Abby. Yeah, I mean, honestly, like, it's important to her dad. My wife was intent on marriage, so we were gonna get married regardless. She's needy. Yeah, she's a needy little baby. Abby, what are you talking about? Yeah, I really don't get why he's, like, dragging his feet about it. Like, his future wife is asking him to do this one tiny thing. It's like, yeah, okay, it is kind of, I guess, sexist and kind of patriarchal and degrading, because, like that, you know, like I said, like, if her dad and mom said no, I would have been like, well, guess who's not fucking invited to the wedding then? Like, you think that's gonna change anything? Like, it was a nicety, you know? I think that's the same situation that's going on here. Just fucking ask. It's fine. And again, if he says no, fuck it. Do it anyway. Yeah, it's the parents' blessing. That's the way I see it. You know, if, you know, it's the wife, it's the fiance here that actually gets to give permission to be married. She said yes, so she's down with it. There's absolutely no reason for her to be like, Went on a vacation to propose with to my wife. On day 3 of 7 of the vacation, my wife told me to propose already. Oh, it's great. Yeah. Will I be the asshole if I attend a wedding and my pregnancy is announced because I will not be drinking? Somehow they're the assholes. So let's see how this is phrased, because I could see this being a thing. My boyfriend, 34, and I, 31 female, have been dating for 12 years and decided to start trying for a baby. You guys aren't married. We don't want a wedding, and a marriage isn't important to us. Okay, call me old-fashioned, I guess, but we have not announced that we are trying for a baby because it results in our families lecturing us about getting married and having a wedding. We don't want to have a wedding. Marriage isn't important to us. We have a family wedding to attend this weekend. Therefore, I took a pregnancy just to double check before a weekend of heavy drinking. It was positive and we are excited. I don't want to announce that I'm pregnant until we go to the doctor after 12 weeks. This is happening so quickly and I'm not sure what to do. The bride has been dreaming about her wedding day her whole life. So it's not like I don't know, fucking, let's just do this thing. It's whatever. I don't care about weddings. Yeah, I'm already getting like, you're an asshole for this. Just don't drink. Just be like, oh yeah, I'm kind of feeling a little off, you know? I don't think I can handle a drink right now. Little white lies so you don't ruin the fucking day, you know? All the attention should be on her. I don't want to take her spotlight. This will be the first grandchild in the family, and I assume everyone will be excited. They will be. Okay, so here's the thing about pregnancy that's fucking weird, and we need to talk about. A lot of people miscarriage, okay? It's like a very high number of people actually miscarriage their pregnancies, right? It happens. So not announcing that you're pregnant until like you get a doctor's appointment at like 12 weeks seems legit. Like you can totally show up as pregnant and then not, you know, yeah, just literally say you don't want to drink. First baby is often miscarried. Sure. So it's like, you know, maybe you don't want to bring it up until like you know that like this baby is like gonna actually work out. That's totally legit. And also you can also just be like, I don't feel like drinking, you know? The problem is I only drink alcohol and get drunk at every family event. My family loves to party and we take shots together, shotgun beers together, randomly challenge each other to try. Okay, this is the problem. Okay. I'm fully involved in the festivities and instigate a lot of the drinking. Basically, it will be very noticeable if I'm not drinking. I'm a fucking lush. I'm a goddamn alcoholic. People will notice that. You sound like a piece of shit daily. What? I'm planning on pretending to drink beers and replacing it with water, but I don't think it'll actually fool my family. We're staying at the hotel where the reception is taking place. Therefore, I cannot say I'm the designated driver. Shit. My family will notice that I'm not drinking this weekend and will correctly conclude that I am pregnant. Maybe you could just be like, I'm trying not to be a massive alcoholic at every family event. I feel like I need to probably get my life together. Cannot imagine missing my cousin's wedding, but I would never imagine stealing the bride's spotlight with my pregnancy. I know the bride will be angry and there will be rumors about my pregnancy during her wedding. My cousin will be annoyed that I made his new wife angry. He is reasonable and would not actually be mad at me. Will I be the asshole if my pregnancy gets announced or rumored about at my cousin's wedding, or should I just stay home sick? You're sick. My boyfriend suggested we should call everyone and announce that we're pregnant today. Therefore, it doesn't happen during the wedding. I don't think making an announcement a few days before the wedding would actually help. In addition, I'm uncomfortable with this because I've only taken a pregnancy test and I haven't been to the doctor and I don't know how far along I am. Plus, I'm terrified of having to announce a miscarriage with the whole family. Exactly. Abby, do you have something to say? Abby, come here. I got petting fingers. Abby, your kitty, come here. Hello. Come here. Come here, baby girl. Aww. Grab. Cat. It's Abby. Yeah? I love you. Oh, you're a wiggle now? You want attention, but you don't want a lap time. You're very silly. I'm gonna pet you. I'm gonna pet you so hard, you're not gonna be able to go anywhere. I'm just gonna hold you and pet you. What do you think, Abby? Are they an asshole for being a massive alcoholic and then getting pregnant and then wanting to use it as a way to disrupt someone else's wedding? Do you think? Are you a baby? Why are you such a wiggle? Too long didn't read. My family will notice I'm not heavily intoxicated during my cousin's wedding this weekend and correctly assume that I'm pregnant. Therefore, I love you. Therefore, my pregnancy will be a huge rumor all night, taking the spotlight away from the bride. I will deny the rumors. Will I be the asshole if I still attend the wedding? Okay, all right, get on with you. And then she's gonna start crying again. Watch. I'm gonna shut the door. I love you. You're a good kitty. Crybaby whiner, but a good kitty. She's just gonna scream. She has opinions. She thinks that this person is an asshole. I want to see exactly what. So a lot of people say you will be the asshole. But the top rated comment says you are an asshole. So I want to see what exactly went down here. You will be the asshole. Just say you're taking a course of antibiotics and you can't drink if anyone asks. Perfect. Easy. This. That's an easy lie. Good. Perfect. That's a great lie. No one's gonna ask about proof. Yeah. Yeah. That's a perfect solution. There you go. Am I the asshole for making a scene at my brother's funeral and telling my sister to look for pity somewhere else? Somehow not the asshole. I'm wondering if it's Reddit being Reddit because he's a guy. Let's see. Excuse my grammar, it's been a long day, I'm on mobile. Basically, I lost my brother, 25, due to him not getting a kidney transplant in time, and now is gonna be the time to be me blaming my sister for not giving up a kidney. Our father and grandmother both had issues with our kidneys. Grandma died, dad got a transplant. No one at dad's side was even asked to get tested in case, but my sister, forever the attention seeker, made sure to call me and my older brother out multiple times for not getting tested of our BS excuses. Kids. She was a match and lapped up the attention till time came that she needed to change her mind. My brother, Dylan, the one who died, forgave her, and no one ever held it against her. She used my brother and his 4-year-old son for social media attention, posting pictures of him in the last days, something he wouldn't want, starting fights with his ex-girlfriend for leaving him. Okay, yeah, actually, you're not the asshole somehow. Are you not a match? I'm a little curious if the OP is a match. How safe of a procedure is this? Like, it's scary, right? It's surgery, so it's gonna be a little... I mean, it's a life... I mean, you'll be down a kidney if you ever need one. That sucks. She was a match and lapped up all the attention till it came time and she changed. Like, you have 2 of those, right? I think a donation/transplant is a major surgery. It's life-changing. You can't drink as much as you used to. Okay. OP says it's a hereditary condition. He's... Okay. Let's read the rest of this and maybe we'll figure out where we're at. She's a match and lapped up all the attention. I kept away from her because I knew I couldn't keep my mouth shut. Literally blocked her off of everything. She held a pity me, he died because I was selfish party on Facebook. The day of his funeral today, she gave Oscar-worthy performance as in screaming it's her fault till someone gave her attention, videoing parts of the funeral and making comments about kicking out his ex for leaving him. But when I couldn't stand it anymore, I started, when she started upsetting my nephew by telling him that he'll never see his dad again, and was, oh my God! Oh! So while she had my sobbing nephew at his dad's picture, I walked up to her and guessed my aunt knew what was going on because she got my nephew off my sister and walked off. I literally got up in her face and screamed, "Get the fuck out and look for pity somewhere else." She broke down and tried to say I was doing it because she never gave the kidney at the stage. My brother told her no one cared about that. Everyone was disgusted by everything she did. Everything stopped when our parents got involved. My mother is upset at me and refuses to talk to any of us for making a scene at my... And my sister's girlfriend told me my sister was having a hard time because now she thinks we all hate her. I mean, yeah. I don't fucking know her, but I hate her too. I mean, again, all of these are probably fake and everyone should just talk to each other. I don't know if everyone should just talk to each other is the thing that solves this, but fuck, I hate this person. Sorry for your loss. Clearly your brother, she made a scene first. Who the fuck films a funeral? You don't film at funerals. Like... I'm a social media person. It's my job. But like, if you're gonna do this, if you're gonna do streams, if you're gonna be a social media person, you need to have fucking boundaries in your life. Not every moment of your life needs to be a fucking like YouTube upload, a TikTok, a Twitter thing. Just fucking don't. When I go visit my parents, you guys don't get videos of that. Y'all don't even know what my parents sound like or look like. Okay? Half of you don't know I have a brother. I keep my family outside of this for the sake of allowing them to have a safe, normal, comfortable life. You know? Because I want them to be able to live their life without having to deal with people. You know? I do want to see if OP has... Someone in chat said that... Okay. Aunt brought him outside to calm him down. I'm a woman. I didn't get tested because the kidney problems run in the family, so I might have issues myself or one of my kids, which my brother who died understood, because in his words, if the roles were reversed, he'd choose his son over us. Okay. So basically, it's like if she needs to... I mean, okay, so everyone here could have this kidney issue that causes them to have a failing kidney and therefore be down a kidney, right? I mean, OP's sister sucks. I don't think that she's an asshole for calling her sister out on this. Do y'all think that OP is an asshole for not donating her kidney? Because the sister has the same issue, that she could potentially have this kidney problem and eventually need a separate kidney as well. So it's kind of the same situation. They both could have given up their kidney, just OP's sister doesn't have kids. But OP's sister could have had it too. There's a high chance of incompatibility. No one got tested. Well, actually, no. The sister did get tested and then backed out last second. I mean, definitely the sister is an asshole. I'm just saying, is OP also an asshole for not giving up her kidney? Or even getting tested to see if that she's, like, compatible? Or was she just sort of like, well, my sister's gonna give up her kidney. I have kids, so I don't want to, like, you know, I don't need to get tested because she's already said that she's gonna get, you know, she got tested and she can have it. She could have also gotten tested. That one thread that OP mentioned. Yeah, I kind of think that everyone sucks here. I mean, like, most... the sister definitely sucks. There's no point in getting tested if you know you won't donate. I guess so. Does the American health system suck? Am I the asshole for making my son's dad pay me to change his last name to his? I have a 13-month-year-old son who has my last name because his dad wasn't interested in fatherhood originally. He had a strange change of heart and tracked us down 2 months ago. To be frank, I'm still angry. He tried to make me abort our son and then washed his hands of me and won't obey. So I won't obey him. So besides the financial help, I'm not grateful or happy about his change of heart. He asked me if I would change our son's last name to his. It made me angry because I'm the one who wanted him, carried him, raised him all alone until 2 months ago. So I don't think he deserves our son. No, I don't. Yeah. However, I know it would benefit our son to have a bigger connection to his father's family in the long run, so I told him I would change his last name for X amount of money. He was visibly angry and made a comment about how I wasn't innocent as I thought. He told me that I was very good about hiding my true colors. While I did agree about giving me the money, he's being cold towards me now. I keep thinking about what he said to make me feel like a real asshole. I mean, you're being weird for saying, like, pay me and I'll do it. But I feel like it wasn't really to actually, like, get the money. It was more to make a point. The dad sucks for just walking out for, like, a year, basically. 11 months. Like, the first few months, like, imagine, like, going through the fucking trouble of having a baby. How did 12% of people vote you're the asshole? Because she's a girl. Yeah, worst case scenario, everyone sucks here. But, like, no, I think that she's being weird, but I think it's because she's fucking upset. Like, she's being mad because, you know, everything that I just read, like, it sounds like he's a sack of shit. I understand why she's upset. And she went about it in a kind of, like, weird way. But, you know, I think it's a good point. Where is this from? I don't know. Does it have, like, the order here? Uh, 31 minutes in. Submission Plaza. Check me channel. Okay. It's not really child support. It's more just pointing out that he hasn't been there for him. I think that she should try and get child support. Am I the asshole for letting my son call my best friend dad? My relationship with my wife has been pretty rocky since our son Oliver was born 2 years ago. She got pregnant just a few months ago and we got married and things were fine up until Oliver's delivery. I assumed it was postpartum depression. Sam never sought out specific diagnosis, but after he was born, I just felt like she couldn't care less about her child and planned to have a child so early in our marriage. It was scary, but I can describe to you all the encompassing love that comes with a parent. Fear is well worth it for me and still is and always will be. Throughout Oliver's life, but especially the first year, I was essentially acting as a single parent. Oh my god, can you guys just take care of your fucking kids? Throughout Oliver's life, especially, the first and only help I had, and I don't mean that to sound diminishing because this man is a godsend, was my best friend, Matt. The plan was for Oliver to be breastfed. But my wife had no interest in it after he was born. So I was the one changing the diaper and mixing up the formula for bottles and being in the house we shared so oppressive. Likewise, the joys of bonding with my son sucked it out of me because of the energy there. So I take Oliver to Matt's. I don't want to ramble on for too long, but there have been exactly 0 times in my life where Matt hasn't shown up for me. I've known him since I was 19. I can safely say that you should have married fucking Matt. There have been exactly 0 times in my life where Matt hasn't shown up for me. I know I've known him since I was 19, and I can safely say that even after all this time. But this is the most wonderful thing he's ever given me. I could sleep soundly knowing that my baby would be taken care of. I had a place of refuge. He's so good with Oliver. And is my shoulder to cry on. I don't think I would have been able to replay him, but I'm definitely trying to every single day. Things with my wife have been starting to look up, but recent events have sent us in a huge downward spiral. Oliver was having some speech delays, but he's really picking things up. As his third birthday nears, he babbled dada towards Matt and I for a while now. But daddy has been in his vocabulary, and he's used to refer to both of us. I've never corrected him, and I checked in with Matt, and he says it was fine. He said he was honored to be bestowed with such a title. Sam got to hear him hear this recently when I was on FaceTime with Matt, and she basically went ballistic. As much as I hate to say it, he was more of a parent than she had ever been, which, while true, is hurtful. I need outside opinion on this. Am I the asshole for allowing him to call him dad? Your friend is a better dad than your wife is a mom. Okay, outside of the, like, jokey answer of leave your wife for Matt, what's the, did she get help with her depression? Doesn't say. I think you're gonna get lambasted on this one. I'm gonna go with not the asshole for me. However, I've been hospitalized previously for depression, and it's amazing my wife's stage. It's rough out there, but everyone deserves to be happy. You thought I was joking. I don't think, I mean, we don't know if gay. The wife needs fucking help. Shit's rough out there, but everyone gets to be happy, and that includes you. Soft toss on yourself if you're in love with Matt. See, you seem like a couple, no judgment, but leave if that's what you want. Surprised people here are super upset about a dude asking to think about his feelings. Also, commenters trying to call out your own bias. I'm a queer male who happened to fall in love with a woman and have beautiful children. Guys sounded like how I acted before. I was honest with myself and opened up to other. Lol, just because some of us are in heterosexual lives and relationships doesn't mean that we don't understand and haven't gone through stuff like this. Might be gay. Okay, all right. Chat's gaydar is going off. I honestly, yeah, I mean, it's also totally fucking possible that, like, I try and, like, preach that, like, being open about yourself is a strength. To be able to be open and be able to go, okay, no, I am having problems. I need to deal with this shit. You know? That is a symbol of strength for dudes. Being open is cool. Don't be annoying. Sure. She needs to get help, but this guy needed some fucking help too. You know? I think someone can be like a dad to your kid without being someone that you want to like marry or be in a relationship with. You know? Like, Matt could super be an uncle, sure. To be honest, it's even more wholesome that they're just bros. Good dad vibes all around. I'm surprised it seems sexist to others. I mean, like, Matt has decided that, our child has decided, Oliver has decided that Matt is dad. Honestly, like, if you're like, I don't know, 3 years old, you're barely like speaking, and like your concept of what a dad is, yeah, assigned dad at birth of Oliver, Oliver's birth. I think it's like, I agree with the lesbian. Like, it could be just straight up like two dudes that aren't gay that are just like taking care of each other. I honestly feel a little bit sad that I don't know if I have someone that I could do that with. You know? I don't know if I have a friend that, like, if I was having troubles, that I could, platonic dad with. Let's see if there's more from this guy. Your speech-delayed son used dad for an adult man who takes care of him. Cannot confirm or deny your statement, final statement publicly, but I agree with it all the same. Hypothetically. What? Speech-delayed son confirms was 3. Like, you usually are speaking before 3, I think. There's more in the first comment? You're exhausted. A man is so concerned. Oh, there's more. He flew off the handle and said he's more of a parent. She carried him and delivered him. We don't know what it's like. You both need to be more open in communication. Focus on your kid. He needs you both on the same page to catch up. Okay, there was more. That's okay. That's a W. Okay, this person is like 5 years old. You're a teenager, aren't you? What else have you posted? Yo, boys, peep this dope ass tank I painted builted. Man, that's pretty good. Yeah. I mean, yeah, Mike would take care of a kid. Like, if I had a kid, Mike would take care of it, I'm sure. But, like, he also doesn't live in Texas, anywhere the fuck nearby. I'm not gonna be like, hey, can you come down for the weekend? You know? Like... Uber the baby. Yeah, here, I'm just gonna put this small child. It's 1 month old. I'm gonna put it in a taxi. All right, taxi driver, I need you to drive this to Staten Island. Just drive this all the way up to Staten Island and look for a guy who's got like hair and a beard. Talks about cum a lot. All right, anyway, off you go. All right, cool. I got the weekend free. I'm not gonna FedEx a child to Mike. Am I the asshole for having strict conditions for my friend to be my roommate? I received an apartment from my family as a gift for having a prestigious college. The apartment is 3 bedrooms, 2 bathrooms. It's 20 minutes from college on foot. I use 2 bedrooms for me, 1 bedroom, and the other for a study place. I usually pay 50% of the expenses, while my parents pay the other 50%. I decided to rent out the other room for a price well below the area to relieve part. A 1 bedroom, bathroom, apartment, or house was priced at $750. Where the fuck are you living where it's $750? Yo, what? Where the fuck do you live that it's $750 for a 1 bedroom bathroom apartment? Why are you pretending to be a fucking landlord? Again, it's probably fake, yes. My friend Fred is looking for a place near college, and I heard I was offering a room. I said yes, but I have conditions. Don't arrive home after 10 p.m. because I sleep sleep at 21. And I wake up very early. Oh, yeah, no, I get that it's 9 p.m. I'm just concerned. I'm confused about why it's 10 p.m. here and then 21 here. I woke up very early and the room doesn't have very thin walls, but I have very sharp hearing and it makes me a light sleeper and I have trouble falling back to sleep, except in cases of emergency, unforeseen events, or prior notice. No pets. You can't touch my things, good, etc. You can't enter my room without my permission. The rest of the house is okay. Okay, like, this is fine. And honestly, like, that's kind of okay. I hate it, but I get it. This is fucking weird. One is fucking weird as shit. Common areas, I don't want you to okay. You can't rent, okay. Television, cell phone, talk, sound low after 9 p.m. due to my hearing. He wanted to say that my rules were stupidly strict, and of course no one would abide by that, calling me an asshole and cosplaying of Sheldon. So, okay. I mean, yes. Get bazinga, bitch. I found that part funny, I admit. I pointed out that the rent was the lowest in a good place, a good palace near college, but those were my conditions, which I think are reasonable as I own the apartment and I live there. If the person doesn't want it, that's fine, but good luck trying to find something so cheap. He called me an asshole and a bunch of shit. Am I the asshole? Yes, you're being a landlord. Like, you can be like, look, no pets, like, I don't want them, like, fucking with my stuff. Don't come in my room. It's my room. Like, you know. That 2 and 3 are reasonable requests, you know? I feel like 2 and 3 are reasonable things to ask of a person. The rest of these are fucking weird. Am I the asshole? Yes. You're the asshole. Sounds like you don't want a roommate. To be honest, you don't want a person to live in the house to make their own home and share the space. Your rules show that you want someone to pay bills and not bother you in any way, seen or heard. Would you really be happy as an adult in a place that tells you to not arrive and not stay in... have anything in the common areas? Because I highly doubt it. I mean, basically you're paying for a room and a bathroom. Yeah, don't go apeshit in the decorating stuff. Like, we want to be able to, like... I'll be honest, like, I keep with the title analog horror, even when it's not, like, strictly speaking analog horror, because of exactly that danky plank. Because right now it says Rev, now, am I the asshole judgments, then anal. I mean, like, I don't know where the fuck you're getting an apartment for, like, less than $750. Like, apartments here in Austin are like a grand, you know? Like, I think your conditions are a little bit extreme. Wait. Not the asshole. Not the asshole. You can put whatever conditions you want. Most of them are fine enough, but good luck finding a college student who will be agree to be home before 10 every night. That's ridiculous. It's your place. You're putting a curfew. If you remove this, not the asshole. If not, you're the asshole. He pays for one room and one bathroom because he can use something. Doesn't mean you have the right to change anything. I mean, like, y'all understand that, like, you can be the asshole and have ridiculous fucking conditions, right? Like, this guy does own the apartment, I guess. Own. He rents it, I think. So he's allowed to set up whatever conditions he wants. But that doesn't make you not the asshole for saying it. It's totally in your right to say those things. You're a total dickbag, though. Also, this game fucking slapped. Will I be the asshole for not doing anything for my husband's first Father Day? I know this is silly and kind of petty, but my husband and I have a baby. She's 10 months old. For my first Mother's Day, when she was about 4 months old, my partner didn't even say Happy Mother's Day to me, or let alone do anything. His first Father's Day is coming up, and he mentioned that he was looking forward to it, and what I would be doing. I said I didn't think I'd be doing anything for him because he didn't do anything for me. He was taken aback, apologized, and hasn't brought it up again. Hey, Angel, how you doing? Can you... We're in Australia, so the dates are... I was like, is it actually coming up? Because, like, fuck, I thought I just did that. But, I mean, COVID time. It's a bit of a vindictive mode. Will I be the asshole if I don't do anything? I know it's pure petty tit for tat, because under normal circumstances, I definitely help her make a dad card or buy some chocolate or something. But I had my feelings hurt earlier this year. I know Father's Day and Mother's Day are silly hallmark things, but my feelings stand. I don't want to set a precedent where you can put no effort in for me. Please fucking talk to your partner. I'm not seething or furious or trying to ruin my marriage. I'm gonna make the card. We'll have brunch or something. Why is Rev pointing at chat? I don't know which. Okay, other way. Everyone should just talk to each other. That's a big 2. Yeah, rule 2. Everyone should just talk to each other. This entire problem could be solved if you were just like, hey, kind of upset me that you didn't do anything for Mother's Day. Like, I carried this fucking baby for months. You know? Hey, Lumpy, how you doing? Thank you for the 8 months of support. Cats are doing good. Cats are doing good. You made your opinion known. Make a Father's... Like, buy a Father's Day thing. Like, I can see, like, forgetting Mother's Day because... You know, fuck, this is the first one? Like, when is even Mother's Day? Fuck, when is Mother's Day? I mean, I know this is... May. Okay. I did something for it. I love my wife. Like, my wife is so good about that shit. She knows when these things are. Am I the asshole for... I mean, like... On this last one, are you the asshole for not doing anything for your husband's first Father Day? Like, low-key. But, like, just... I told my partner that I was upset about not getting a fucking cookie once. Like, just say, hey, it's not that deep, but the thing hurt my feelings. Whip Smart McCoy, what the fuck are you saying? People should talk to each other? People in a relationship that are adults that are supposed to be taking care of a fucking child should be able to have adult conversations with each other? I don't know, man. That sounds fucking wild. Am I the asshole for supporting my husband's in playing favorites? Yeah, I forgot my birthday for like this whole year. I didn't know I was 34 this year. My husband is famously awkward around children. He does his best to engage, but growing up as an only child with a small extended family means that he was only around adults and his peers. As you probably guessed, he and I are child-free by choice. I have a very large family, and I was the baby boy in my immediate family, but grew up with a plethora of little cousins and have nieces and nephews. My youngest nephew, my brother's only baby, adores my husband. He is 4 years old now, but he took to my husband from the first time they met, and since he was a very small baby. He's very quiet like my husband. They enjoy reading together. My husband doesn't put on a cutesy baby voice or talk to him like he doesn't understand things. I think he likes that. Hey, how you doing, man? What's up, bruh? I haven't seen you in a minute. You're like 4 now? That's fucking cool. Looks good. I kind of do that too, man, because I don't know how to take care of kids. Again, my wife is good about that, you know? My wife has taught children like how to sew and stuff like that before, and she's like super good with kids. I am not. Like, my brother was dating a girl with a kid for a while, and he asked me to babysit once, and I could not follow the plot, man. Like, we were playing pretend. I don't know what the fuck was happening. Like, the Joker just, like, kept getting the fuck away. Like, I didn't understand. Like, why the fuck can the cops not keep this dude in fucking jail? Like, Spider-Man was fucking there taking care of the situation. Batman was not on his own. Like, every single time he thought he was gonna be, I thought it was over and he was gonna be in jail. Nope, he kept getting out. It's like, motherfucker. He goes to the side. No, he doesn't. He goes into the sewers because he had the sewer jail playset. Because the kid kept wanting to play. I know. Not the asshole telling me he's doing a fail RP. Kid, your story fucking sucks. I can't engage with it. I don't know what's going on, and I feel like you're railroading me a bit. I can't keep up with this lore. I feel like... Typically, there aren't any children in our home, especially not for overnight visits. We don't host parties where children are allowed, and we say no when my nieces and cousins beg to stay over with us, that kind of thing. The idea stresses my husband out. He's very much values tranquility in his home. This rule has been broken a few times for my nephew. The boy's an angel and is so polite. My brother did an amazing job. Recently, my mother and other siblings, mostly the one sister we call Jenny, that we'll call Jenny, have been getting very angry about the fact that the other children in my family aren't allowed in our home. It came to a point where snarky responses were sent to the family group chat after I sent photos of my nephew's last visit, including an absolutely adorable shot of him sitting in my husband's lap holding a children's book upside down while reading, while my partner read his own book. Amazing. Jenny claims I was supporting my husband playing favorites, which is creating animosity between the nieces and nephews. Don't fucking know. What family has a group chat? I have one with my parents and my wife. It's mainly for like, hey, is it all right if we come over this weekend? We're headed out, you know, and then like while I'm like getting in the car to drive. The extended family? No. But also, I'm like not super close with my extended family. I have a group chat with the extended family and it's super annoying. My extended family doesn't live anywhere near me. So like I mean, I don't think that. Wait, how are they the asshole? Is it because woman? What song is this? This is from Splatoon. Oh shit, it got skipped. Oh, you guys actually like that song. All right, we'll go back to the penis music. Hold up. I started volunteering at a place soon. Went to a meeting. Yeah, no, the GameStop I used to work at, they had like a group chat. And they're like, oh yeah, let's get us in here. So that way we can like, you know, that we can, you know, if you need to like, I don't know, call in, or if someone needs to like, you know, get you to cover their shift or something, they can do that. And we can talk about how we stream video games and stuff. I'm like, no. D-U-M-M-T-M. I don't know how to pronounce your name, but thank you for the raid, my dude. I hope you were having a good stream. How the fuck are they the asshole? Yeah, but honest though, okay. So I'm supposed to fucking like I'm someone who enjoys his quiet time, right? Finally got my own place on the 29th, and I'll be on a second month of AHRT. Dude, you are fucking wilding at life right now. Congrats. I understand being child-free and not allowing children in your home. However, letting one nephew come over is pretty mean to your... Yeah, but the other nephews and nieces suck. Like, he wants to have a quiet home, and this one fucking kid isn't an asshole. Like, he's, like, able to stay quiet. Like, fuck them kids. Like, not all kids are equal. They're also not yours. Therein lies the beauty of it all. If it was your kids... and you're being a dick, that would be a different fucking thing. You know, they're not your kids. You don't have to give a shit about them. Posting pictures is a fuck up. These nieces are like, the kid is like 4, right? The kid is 4. This kid isn't fucking... The other nieces and nephews aren't fucking in the group chat. You telling me that they've got kids with phones at like 4 years old? What the kid's gonna say? What's this fucking kid gonna say? Oh man, I checked the group chat with Uncle whoever, and they're letting him hang out. Fuck this. They're not the asshole. Hey Luigi guy, how you doing? They'll say, and you have to be like, yeah, so true. Yeah, man. Like, if kids, like, fucking text me, like, what am I supposed to be like? Yeah, all right. Am I the asshole for publicly shaming another mom via social media? Please get offline. Just immediately get offline. Stop being online. My husband and I could not be more different when it comes to fashion if we tried. The only time I can ever be bothered to wear a dress or a skirt is on special occasions. More likely to find me in t-shirt and shorts than anything that might be called pretty. Sure. Meanwhile, my husband loves feminine presenting clothing. He doesn't get the opportunity to wear them very often, but they get used around the house. The man loves a nice twirl in a flowery dress, that's for sure. Our children have grown up and see this as normal. They love playing dress up with their daddy when they're little. The youngest still does. Typically, my husband doesn't wear anything other than masculine presenting clothes when our children are going to have guests. Sure, because sure, whatever. He's fucking living his life. He's happy. He's wearing skirts and dresses and shit. Good. But I understand also holding back on that shit because society as a whole is not going to be fucking cool about that. And when you invite your fucking friends over when you're 16 and your dad, you see the dad wearing a dress, you're gonna be like, your dad wears dresses. Haha, gay. You know? Kids suck, right? So the dad is being reasonable about it. I don't see how that's perfect. That's the way to deal with it. Sure. Typically doesn't wear anything other than masculine presenting clothes when he knows other children are gonna have guests. Well, we don't get as much of a heads up nowadays that our oldest and his friends have their driver's license. You're driving at 16? Don't you have to have someone with you when you're driving? We had a run-in with our son's best friend this past Saturday. We're looking to do a meetup with our friends at our own at a bar. Non-issue. Where the fuck do they live that they're driving and they're going to bars at 16? Europe? My son's friend looked a little surprised for a second, then hit my husband with a "looking good, Mr. So-and-so." We told him the plan for the night, then we'd be back, and gave us the usual "call us or the neighbors if you need anything" spiel. And we returned home. Our son requested we pull out the toddler day photos of him playing in a dress to show his friend, and we did. It was a really sweet moment. Today, we get a text message from the mom of our son's friends about how it's not our place to force our views onto him. It's completely inappropriate. Oh, okay. So no, the parents were going to a bar and he was wearing a dress or skirt or whatever when he went to go to the bar. So it's not like they invited him over and be like, "Yes, welcome, child, to our den of depravity. Everyone wears dresses here." You know, it's like fucking whatever. It's fine. You ran into him casually. I get a text message from, it's not, they didn't force it. And the kid was like, "Hey, I want to show my friend a picture of," they're just fucking vibing. And the other person's getting mad about it. Fuck you. You know? It's not like you showed up to you didn't pull them over while they were driving and be like, "Hey, guess what? I wear dresses." The other parent is a fucking Karen. Got a text message from the mom of our son's friend and how about it's not her place to force our views onto him and it's completely inappropriate in doing so. She mentioned something about us giving him misguided ideas about what is right and wrong. We don't live in a particularly conservative area, so I was shocked. Admittedly, I did let my anger get the better of me on how I responded. I posted what happened on social media and publicly named the other party involved, including screenshots. It's since been deleted, but I had a decent amount of attention from other parents in the area before I did so. According to my friends, this was taking things a little far. I mean, yeah, yes, you were an asshole for taking this to social media. You didn't need to do that. Everything else here, you're not the asshole for. Posting about it on the internet to, like, fuck with them? Okay, so that's a fucking bop right there. The asshole move is the posting about it on the internet and not censoring names. Like, please be offline. Let them be transphobic shitheels in private. I mean, like, don't dox. Like, you don't need to do that. You could have a calm, rational conversation with someone before you go to that level. You know? Go offline, have a conversation, be like, look, those are your views, these are mine. I'm not forcing anything on your kid. If your kid is into the idea of wearing dresses now because, you know, they saw me wearing one, transphobes doxing out trans people for less, so I'm kind of divided. Yeah, I mean, okay. Soft fucking take. Transphobes suck. But I feel like we're too into the idea of, like, bringing everything online and making it a fucking thing. Like, just talk to other people. You don't have to crucify someone on social media just because you don't like the way they are. Also, like, you've made this like a huge fucking deal for your kid now. Like, everyone is going to be talking about, like, oh, you're the kid whose dad wears dresses, and you've made this about you. You haven't thought about anyone else in this situation, you know? Talk about it privately. If the person is being an asshole about it, then you can go forward with, like, posting it online and be like, we need to normalize not escalating situations. We need to normalize de-escalating situations and having a conversation. Like, hey, look. My husband likes to wear dresses, and there's no fucking problem with it. Like, I'm happy for this dude that he can wear clothing that he's comfortable with, but he also seems like he's being, like, fucking reasonable about it. He's not, like, he realizes that this is going to be weird for his son because it's still not acceptable in a lot of society. And, like, his son is okay with it. But, like, his son's friends might not be, and that's going to create fucking issues for his son. So he doesn't wear his dresses in situations where, like, it'll fuck with his kid because he's a good dad and realizes that being himself can also be moderated to not, like, cause his, like, the dad is being solid here. But it's a situation where, like, just talk to people. Like, don't escalate shit. We're getting a lot of base dad threads today. Like, dad's really picking up the slack. Yeah. And also, like, if you out someone on, like, when is the correct time to do that? Okay, so let's say they, like, had a conversation. Let's talk about this. So first off, asshole for throwing this out on social media. You didn't need to do that, especially with names or other identifying information. You've now made it a fucking problem, you know? When's the okay line to actually do that? Let's say they had a conversation with this person, be like, look, this is how we do it. I disagree with your assessment about this, but I do understand how you came to your conclusion. And I think that's totally fine too. I can understand why people would disagree with me about this. When they're an active problem. Yeah, sure. Yeah. Like, it's like, this guy is corrupting the youth and he's causing problems, and be like, hey, I don't think they had. Yeah, I mean, I think like if they had a rational conversation and then I had someone who made a big deal about things in public in my name, and I'm the one who had to deal with the fallout. So yeah, don't jump to escalation. Yeah, because again, the kid's going to be the one that has to deal with the fallout for this. That's a really solid point. Hey, sweetheart, how you doing? I got us meal simples, by the way. I had to swing by the store today. Did I lock the deadbolt? Or are you in the house? It also does put the dad at risk. Yeah. What if, like, the dad gets fired now? I love you. I'm in the house. Good. I love you, too. We're doing the am I the asshole rage bait thing. So, yeah. I know this upsets you every time you see this because people suck. Why don't I go and kiss the wife real quick? Give me like 2 minutes to kiss the wife. Work was piss. Okay, I'm gonna go kiss my wife right now. 2-minute wife break. Okay, I'm back. How's it going? Welcome back. Sorry, I just want to make sure I took care of my wife. Sorry. Have you guys noticed that like all of these are like a fucking problem because like they don't talk and like give a shit about their significant other? So that's why I take the 2-minute break to like see my wife when she comes home, because it turns out it's important to love your wife. I'm sorry that work sucks right now, my love. Communication is key. It's literally why I had to put this thing up here. Everyone should just talk to each other. Like, it solves so many goddamn problems. That's good, man. Your wife is more important than Reddit. I wish that the people on this fucking subreddit would know this. Am I the asshole for telling every dude my significant sister-in-law brings around the truth about her? It's a weird situation. I feel like I need a real verdict on this where I can be impartial. So I'm 30 years old and I've been married to my wife for 3 years. Nicole has a sister named Bella who I absolutely despise. Just the kind of person that I don't get along with. Never had a moment, never since the moment we've met. I've tried everything to keep things cordial between us, but she's petty, self-centered, and always just kind of a scumbag. But my wife doesn't have a ton of family outside of her sister and her mom. God, I'm fucking glad I don't have to deal with this. The BRB music? Sorry. Like, I like Tilda's family. Like, my wife doesn't have a ton of family outside of her sister and her mom, so they've always been close. Well, for a long time, Bella has been dating this dude named Cody. Me and Cody actually like each other a lot, and we would hang out. Dude, they're gonna date. Maybe decrease the music sound just a tad? Yeah, sorry. Let me know if the levels are fucked. It depends on the song, too. Well, me and Cody actually like each other a lot. Well, Bella not only cheated on Cody, but the way she did it and who she's doing it with is awful. Totally crushed Cody, and Bella wouldn't let it go. She kept contacting, showing up at his place until eventually he filed a restraining order. Okay. She always tried to act like Cody was the issue and he forced her to do it. I stayed out of the whole mess, basically telling my wife that she needs to handle her family and I'll handle mine. I mean, honestly, there's no reason to get involved, right? But don't ask me to be kind to Bella or even cordial moving forward. I've seen her true colors and I don't want to be around her the rest of all my life. Because God knows what she's capable of. I mean, like, she's not going to cheat on you, but like... Yeah, I can understand not wanting to be like super close to that person. So recently Bella has started dating again. For some reason, feels the need to bring dudes over to our house. I've said from the beginning that I would definitely warn any man that she brings over about her. So that's exactly what I've done. I've already ruined 2 potential relationships by telling the guy the truth. I simply asked them what they know about her. They only say good things. Bella's very good about putting on a good face. We try to have a man-to-man type of conversation. I tell them exactly what's happened with Cody and the RO. Yeah, honestly, like, stay away from your sister-in-law. Others, romantic Restraining order. Oh, restraining order. Right, because there was that restraining order. Both times the guy thanked me and told me they appreciate me watching out for them. Bella and me have gone at it over this. My wife tries to stay out of it, telling Bella that she shouldn't bring guys over if she doesn't want me to say anything. I mean, true facts. But behind closed doors, my wife is upset and says I'm being an asshole, and then I'm putting her in a tough spot. Yeah, like that's still like her sister, so yeah. I've said it multiple times, but if Bella was honest and told these guys up front, I mean, like, who's gonna be like, yeah, no, I cheated on this guy and honestly kind of fucked with him until he got a restraining order against me. Like, who's gonna say that? You can't just tell someone up front about, like, what the fuck? But I'm not covering up for a liar. These guys deserve a clear view. And if she's got a problem, then don't bring the guys over. I mean, like... I mean, Bella sucks. Bella is fucking awful. Don't get me wrong. Like, yeah, don't... Why the fuck are you bringing guys over to the place where the guy keeps outing you for being an asshole? Like, okay. All right, this is really funny. Let's not lie. This is kind of funny, but I'm gonna go with you're the asshole here. Let me explain myself. He's right to do this. Am I off base on that one? He's right to do this, but he's an asshole for doing it. Like, I feel like often I'm an asshole, but I'm right. Like, yeah, I honestly, yeah, again, I agree with my wife. Both people should just stay the fuck away from each other. And, like, you should stop trying to make, stop making problems for your wife, for fuck's sake. Please. Please stop making things bad for your wife. Everyone sucks here. The wife doesn't suck. OP's wife doesn't suck. Maybe she wants to change. That's like, the wife is stuck between two people. Everyone sucks here except for the wife. You should read the best of Redditor updates. Isn't there one for, like, today I fucked up? Filtered? Hold on. Today I fucked up by having sex with a cactus. Today I fucked up is all. Today I fucked up by getting my teacher to look up Undertale porn. Today I fucked up by writing a Tinder bio. Today I fucked up by losing my virginity to a water slide. Today I got nearly fucked up by nearly getting myself kicked out of university by showing a lecturer a not safe for work video. Today I fucked up by not realizing a 7-year-old was hiding beneath our bed. Today I fucked up by drinking spicy shots. Today I fucked up by being too close to a bump. Okay, these all are dumb. Can we go back to the water slide thing? Yeah, it's... You don't lose your virginity to a water slide. Like, all of these suck and are yeah. What do you mean a water slide? So you guys, okay. I discovered the most thrilling looking water slides. You basically stand in this tube and the operator presses a button and the slide drops you straight down a good 90 feet before you actually start going down into the water slide. Once I got into the tube, the operator told me to keep my legs crossed. Now I'm a pretty big and heavy guy. Wait, what? What the fuck is happening? So I'm standing in the tube having a panic attack from the anticipation with my legs not crossed. The operator presses the button. The bottom opens out. I fall straight down the water slide. I very quickly realize why they have you cross your legs. The water shot so far my ass. So fast that I swear I tasted it in my mouth. My body raced down that slide as I questioned every life choice I've ever made. Once I made it to the bottom, I sat there for a moment, absolutely violated. I felt like someone in an episode... Okay. Man's first enema. Did you come? All I could feel was a nice warm stream of water mixed with shit, and maybe a little blood shot out of my ass faster than the steamboat geyser at Yellowstone National Park. This 100% did not happen. They had to shut down the slide for the day. No, it's fake as fuck. Fake, but funny. Am I the asshole for not letting my teenage daughter leave unless her date knocks at the door? 16-year-old kid refuses to knock on the door today to pick up my daughter for their 3-month anniversary date. Aren't teenagers fun? He called his mother and told her he didn't want to. She told him he didn't have to listen to anyone. So the daughter cries, begs him to knock so they can hang out. Then he finally reluctantly drug his feet to the door, smirked and laughed at me when he got in the car. Why do we have this rule? So we can definitely know who our children are with, and so we can be sure the driver isn't intoxicated, so we can teach our children that it is... I mean, I get the reasoning. Not the asshole? This is kind of reasonable. I would like to see who, like, my daughter is going out with, just in case if, like, you know, what if that person is like, oh no, I don't know where my kid is. Well, you know, where did you last see your daughter? Well, they went to a, they went on a date with their boyfriend. Well, who's their boyfriend? I don't know. I haven't seen him before. Me and my wife celebrated our anniversary every month for like a year, and then we just did it like yearly. I get it. Am I the asshole for telling my uncle that I don't care about his feelings and if he ruins my wedding, I won't forgive him? We celebrate every day. I mean, yeah. Love my wife. Pro tip, like, marry someone that you want to be in a relationship with. My uncle Chris is a great guy and our families have always been tight, but I'm planning a wedding and he drives me batshit insane. I graduated to this song. Just as a random, like, shout out, like, I was homeschooled, right? So all of the other homeschooled kids, we had, like, when we were graduating high school, we, you know, had a ceremony, right? For high school graduation. And we all got to pick our songs, and it was decided amongst everyone else to have Katamari Damacy's song as the song that we'd walk out to receive our diplomas. I hadn't played the game yet, but, you know. Mine wasn't Katamari. Everyone coming out, all the kids when they came out, it was Katamari Damacy. This specific song. Yeah, being fucking homeschooled rocks, dude. Yeah, we were all like walking with like our nerdy swagger as we walked out, you know? Twist by Korn to play. That's amazing. At a Catholic school. My uncle Chris is a great guy. Our families have always been tight, but I'm planning a wedding and he's driving me batshit insane. Chris hates my future mother-in-law because he worked his whole life at the same company waiting to get a certain position. They decided to hire externally. Can we talk about this thing that's been trending like for a week now? Quiet quitting. This was posted by Fortune magazine. What is quiet quitting? Gen Z is ditching hustle culture in order to avoid burnout. Workers are now quiet quitting, or quitting the idea of going above and beyond at work. Yeah, fucking pay me. Like when I worked at fucking GameStop, they pay me a little bit over minimum wage, so I gave them a little bit over minimum wage work. Don't work harder than you're getting paid. And if you want to get paid more, work to whatever level you want to get paid. You give people minimum wage, little kid wages, little kid attitude, sure. Zoomers are developing a healthy work life. Based. I saw someone talking about in the comments of this being like, have we talked about quiet quitting or quiet firing where a company doesn't pay you? Fortune magazine, not 4chan magazine. I always get my 100% at work, 50% on Monday, 15% on Tuesday, etc. Does that math work? Like, yeah, no, like, if a multi-million-dollar company where, like, some rich asshole is getting, like, all of the fucking money in the world, doesn't like the fact that he's, you know, not getting hard workers when he's not paying. Like, people are not, like, trying to get jobs at fucking Amazon fulfillment warehouses anymore. And I don't have to explain to you why that is. Right? Like, I don't have to explain to you why no one wants to have that job, right? And and they're fucking surprised they can't find anyone to hire. It's a supply and demand thing. You've burned through all the people that actually would bother to go for that, right? You get what you fucking pay for, my dude. And if you know, act like an asshole to your employees, they're not going to stay. Let's see. Mother-in-law got the job, but it was hard on Chris because mother-in-law typed her resume on her phone and clearly didn't proofread it. Looked like a high school kid wrote it, and she refused to interview. I can't listen to that. I can't listen to that song. Pest Dude is here. All right, I gotta go. Thank you guys for watching. I'll see you guys later. I'll come back in a minute. Got to deal with this. BRB.